The food was bad, I can remember that much. Meals were simple. Typically it was a big pot of black broth made from boiled pork, vinegar and salt, along with a hunk of coarse bread or maybe a handful of olives. It barely tasted like anything. But we ate it all, and we ate it quickly because as soon as you finished your bowl, they took it away. There was no second helpings. There was never enough. And there were so many of us. I was hungry all the time, always hungry. But that too was intentional. The point was to keep us weak, to make us desperate. If you're desperate, you're more likely to do what they tell you to do. We were told to be bold, to seize the day. We were told to take risks, to push our luck. We were told to steal food, to take what we could get. Now, stealing food was not forbidden. In fact, it was encouraged. If you were caught stealing, though, it wasn't the taking that got you into trouble. It was the getting caught that was the problem. The punishment for being caught was always worse than the food you stole. So there you are, sneaking around in the kitchen, trying to swipe some bread when suddenly the cook slams a pot down on the counter and yells at you, "Hey, you little thief, what do you think you're doing?" And then he chases you around the kitchen while you're dodging him and trying to keep a hold of your prize. You run out of the kitchen, you run into the dining hall and you see your friends sitting there with their bowls of black broth, and you think, "Oh no, they're going to take this away now." So you start eating it right there on the spot. By the time the cook gets there, your bowl is empty and he's got nothing. And then he turns to the others and says, "Who was it? Who did it?" But nobody says a word. Nobody rats you out. And that's how we survived. We helped each other. We shared what we had. We protected one another. We looked out for each other. And that's what kept us going. That's what kept us alive.